Hey there, I'm really excited to be gathering with you all in person at our facility starting this Sunday. Our two services are 9:30 a.m., 11 a.m., and just be good to be together, connecting with God, connecting with each other. And in order to keep our focus on those two priorities, we want to make sure that you are familiar before you arrive. I think that the more familiar we are, the more we know what to expect, the more settled we'll be, and we'll be able to do this efficiently, keeping our focus where it should be. So when you arrive, we ask that you park in the upper east parking lot. The west side is going to be closed off. We're only coming in and out through the east entrance. So once you've parked your car, we ask that you proceed to the bottom of the ramp. At the bottom of the ramp, throw on your mask, sanitize your hands. We're asking this of everybody. Everybody in the building the entire time will have their mask on. The only exceptions are the two singers in the music team, as well as the 2 or 3 individuals who will be presenting at the front. Everybody else, masks on the whole time. Come on up the ramp. As you come up the ramp, just take a look. We've got the COVID screening questions in a number of places. Consider those. Are you symptom-free? Have you had contact with anybody else? Make sure you read those and you're good to go. As you walk in, you'll come up to the welcome table, right center in the foyer. The person at the welcome table will remind you of those COVID screening questions and just ask you if everything's good to go. And then they'll check for your name on the registration list. We need to know exactly who's here for our services for contact tracing purposes. So they'll check your name off on the list. If you forgot to register, or if you're a guest and didn't know you needed to register, that's okay. We will just write your name in just as long as we're not over our 90-person capacity. They'll remind you of a few other things just in terms of maintaining social distance, in terms of no physical contact, so no hugging, no handshakes. Let's be creative. Lots of waves, maybe making silly faces. Maybe you can go with the little rascal greeting if you remember that from the kids show. Let's have fun with it together. Once you're all signed in, you will those kids will be given a packet for some activities and some games just to kind of keep you occupied throughout the service and just to help you feel at home. We also have a surprise for the kids on the first Sunday, so you can stay tuned for that, see what that is all about. When finished up there, you'll proceed over to whichever door they direct you to. You'll meet an usher. The usher will guide you to your seat. We have the pews numbered. Odd number benches will be for the first service. Even numbered benches will be for the second service. And that way we know that you're not sitting in the same bench that someone else is that same day. Please know that they will be sanitized between services to make sure that there's not, we're not touching the same surfaces, that unclean surfaces that others have. So they'll show you to your pew, get settled in. We'll keep you sitting in family units, keep you distanced out from one another. During the service, there will be a couple things that are different. The biggest thing is that we're not going to be able to sing out loud together. The only people singing will be the 2 singers that are a part of the music team. That's going to be hard for us. But I encourage you to find ways to worship as best you can without singing. Maybe it's humming, maybe it's sitting silently and just having your eyes closed and really meditating on the words as the music surrounds you. I know that's been meaningful for me at times. Maybe it's having your hands in the air, some kind of posture, maybe it's clapping. Lots of different ways that we can engage with God even as we can't sing out loud. We're also going to have a kids feature for 10 to 15 minutes in each service so the kids can look forward to that. We want to make sure that they feel super at home. If you need to use the washroom at any point throughout the service, we ask that only one person uses the washroom at a time. If the washroom's occupied when you arrive, there will be a line on the floor, and we just ask that you wait behind that line until it's your turn. Our cleaning folks are going to be sanitizing it at multiple times throughout the morning as people come and go from the washroom facility. When you're in there, we ask that you wash your hands thoroughly, 30 seconds. Let's just make sure we're keeping things real clean and real safe. At the close of the service, an usher will come to you in your pew. Please stay there in your pew until the usher tells you it's time for your row to head on out. As you head out, please make sure you're maintaining physical distancing. Those of you who wish to give to the offering through cash or check, there will be plates set out at both doors as you leave to do that. Those who are giving online or digitally, we invite you to continue giving in that way. And then as you head out, we ask that you would walk out of the building immediately. We're going to have a quick transition time before and after the services just to make sure we got space to get everybody in and out, all the cleaning taken care of. So we ask that you head straight out. When you leave the building, then you can take your mask off. We ask that you'd apply hand sanitizer either at the bottom of the ramp or the dispenser in the foyer as well, just to make sure you're scrubbing out as well. So that's kind of the gist of things. Now you have an idea of what to expect, and looking forward to jumping in together with you all. God's good, God's with us, and I think He is doing marvelous things among us. So yeah, we'll see you Sunday, 9:30 or 11 a.m. We'll talk to you later.